You guys asked for it, so here it is. You want some rare fragrances? You want something that's hard to find, something that's gonna drive you crazy when you find out I'm talking about it? Just like that Vulgari Man in Black review? Well, here it is. Escada Magnetism for Men. This stuff is discontinued. It's $400 on eBay. Should you buy it? Let's find out. So first off, here's how the bottle looks like. I do not have a box. It is purple as well, by the way. It's a nice purple, awesome bottle. This looks pretty nice, kind of old school. Nice cap. Now, if you go in Fragrantica, a lot of people say this smells kind of like grape soda. That it's grape soda in a bottle. I don't agree with that at all. I can understand why they smell it that way. And I think to the average person, you get a little bit of a grape soda vibe. However, this smells awfully like Midnight in Paris. To be honest with you guys, it's nothing too special out there for me. It just smells like Midnight in Paris to me. You have a little bit of a difference, and I get where that grape soda vibe comes from. This has some kind of syrupy kind of quality to it, something like a pop. If you imagine just, cracking open a pop, and that kind of syrupy sweetness, the resinousy kind of vibe you get from, say, like a grape soda or something, or a fruity soda. That's what you get from this. It has this slight kind of fruitiness to it, and I don't know what note that is that does that. I would say probably a cardamom or something that was mixed in here a little bit. However, let's talk about the official notes, because these are some pretty crazy notes for this to smell almost exactly like Midnight in Paris. I'd say this is about 85% similar, but they have quite a few different notes. We have Tolu Balsam, we have amber, we have leather, we have saffron, we have sandalwood, we got some musk, we got some woodsy notes, and we also got a bit of cedar. So the notes here, pretty different from Midnight in Paris, right? However, this stuff, when you do spray it, you get that kind of fruity vibe. Imagine Midnight in Paris mixed with a bit of fruit. Maybe a little bit of, say, like a Mont Blanc Legend or something. That kind of fruitiness you get. That stuff mixed in, or maybe even a big fruity batch of Aventus, something like that. But it's a very dark scent. It's great for date nights. Very soft, very powdery. You got tons of leather in here too. But again, I just don't know how else to describe this to you guys. This is just Midnight in Paris to me. Maybe the powderiness is toned down a little. It's probably like the masculine version of Midnight in Paris. If you imagine Midnight in Paris, I think that's a very unisex fragrance. This stuff definitely masculine. Has maybe a bit of nuttiness added to it. Very similar to, I'd say, Vulgari Black as well. Vulgari Black and Midnight in Paris are two kind of copies of each other in a sense. So they're pretty similar scents. This stuff smells kind of like a mixed in between of Midnight in Paris and Vulgari Black. Vulgari Black is kind of the masculine rubber burnt tire version of Midnight in Paris. This stuff, on the other hand, is more the fruity version of Midnight in Paris, but still with the masculine black tire type of thing. What do I imagine when I smell this? I imagine like a suit jacket made of leather, and you got some powderiness on you. Maybe like a bit of baby powder or something, you're on your way to the club. Next thing you know, you get a bit of baby powder on you. That's what this kind of smells like. However, it is some great stuff. Again, it does have that syrupy, kind of heavy quality to it, and that's why I think that soda note comes into play. So, there you go, guys. This is Escada Magnetism. How does this last too, by the way? I gotta talk about that. This lasts for 4 or 5 hours, I'd say, pretty decently, so not that great. By the way, this is an EDT as well. This is a 50 ml bottle I have here. But yeah, it doesn't last a ton. I'd say it lasts a bit longer than Midnight in Paris. However, this stuff does stay more masculine than Midnight in Paris. Midnight in Paris, I find, in the dry down anyways, it starts to get a bit more very, very powdery and a bit more unisex. This stuff, on the other hand, stays masculine throughout the entirety of the fragrance. Doesn't evolve a ton over time. Just gets a slight bit more powdery and a bit more leathery, I'd say. But is it worth buying? Honestly, for me, no, I wouldn't go spend $200 on this. If you can track down a bottle for, say, $100 and you don't have Midnight in Paris, I'd go for this stuff. It's pretty decent. It's in the same price range as, say, some discontinued Midnight in Parises. And if you can find this, it's worth it. If you want something more masculine, or even to just go get yourself some Vulgari Black. This stuff smells pretty much the same. So go check it out, guys. That is Magnetism by Escada. Thanks for watching.